What is up, YouTubers, and welcome back to the first episode. Welcome back. Oh, wait, that's my other channel, Our 6D Journey. Welcome to the first episode of Your 5D Journey. My name is Lucas, and I am here to help you shift out of the third and fourth dimensional plane into the 5D New Earth reality. Are you ready? Are you? I'll tell you right now, when I first started really investigating into metaphysics and into the law of attraction and the law of manifestation, the law of magnetism, all these things, it was 2012. And I kind of became aware that I had been socially programmed, not only by my parents and my friends and my teachers and my works and my boss's works, because I do more than one job. I became aware that I was being reprogrammed, and that through a lot of the programming I had received, there was a lot of things about myself I had been suppressing for a long time. I had suppressed different character traits. I had suppressed some of my internal desires, things I wanted to chase after, like hobbies and interests. I had really pushed everything down because I was born a people pleaser. I really was. From a very, 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 very young age, 4 years old, I remember wanting to help, wanting to do my own laundry, wanting to clean my own bathroom, wanting to get myself dressed. I was a motivated individual. And because I was so motivated to please people, because I realized very young, especially with parents, that when you don't do what you're told, you get in trouble. And I didn't like getting in trouble. And even if I say I wasn't getting in trouble and I wasn't really getting punished, sometimes one of my parents, if everything didn't go according to plan, they would freak the F out. They would scream and yell and say nasty things and go into this whole victim mentality, and I avoided that at all costs. I was like, nope, ain't gonna let this happen. I'm gonna make sure everybody's happy. And then, let's see, in 2012, I would have been 25. And at the age of 25, I started realizing I wanted to reprogram myself. And I wanted to really get to the core of what it is that I am on the inside. And I'm getting chills all through my spine, all the way down my legs right now. I realized that I had to discover what it is that I needed, what I wanted, what were my boundaries, what were my expectations, who was Luke. At the time, it was Luke. I actually changed my name legally from my original name. I say original because it's not my real name. That's so insulting. So your real name was Joseph? No. My human name that was given to me at birth to a family that I wasn't even related to was Joseph. But when I discovered, I'm giving you all a bit of a background before we go into the more videos, because y'all need to know who I am, who's Lucas. When I discovered I was not actually part of that family, and it was actually an affair that was kept secret for a long time, all of a sudden I had this huge identity crisis that I was already having before I knew, because I am very intuitive. And when I finally, I'm gonna put this on, when I finally discovered the truth, it was like, oh, well, this all makes sense now. Now, blah, blah. And then through a period of about 3 or 4 years, I changed my name legally over to Luke. And there was 2 dots above my U that were representing the 2 sides of who I was. So to you, there were 2 versions. There was Joseph, Joe, and there was Luke. And it was me trying to find who am I. And right as I kind of was discovering what it is that made up my soul and my purpose on this planet, I added a Z, which became Lucas. And that is my name. My name is Lucas, and I love it. And my lesson that I'm going to drop with you guys today is the inside is all that matters. I've so many times in relationships especially, but also with jobs and with housing and with friends, I found myself putting out so much energy to change things on the outside. Something's not going according to plan. This friend is not treating you the way you want them to. This family member is not accepting you for who you are. This job wants you to do this thing, but it's not your thing. You're into something else, but they don't get that position to you. And I spent so much energy trying to change everything on the outside, trying so hard to change everything on the outside. And between 2012 and I'd say 2018 was me unpacking all of the different parts of me that were not mine. And then around 2018, right as I was graduating school, I opened my first YouTube channel, My 5D Journey. And then I opened my second YouTube channel in 2019 called Our 6D Journey. So 5D is the fifth dimensional plane where your soul lives. It's the plane that totally and completely does not connect to all the earthly trauma. I'm actually going to link a video below this. I have a video called Why Is It Called a 6D Journey? And I explain my own rendition of the 12/13 dimensions of consciousness and awareness that we can move up and through. And like right now, just making this video and knowing I'm here to help you guys, like I'm getting so much energy because this is coming from inside me. We have to change from within. If you're wanting a job that makes you happy, you're wanting a job that fulfills you, you have to go inside your heart and inside your soul and go, what do I want to do? I'm about to get emotional because I watch people struggle with this so often. And I'm just like, if you would just take a step back and stop searching for everything, and know that the answers you need and have are already within you. They lie within you. And when you connect to that person, that soul that knows your mission, that knows your purpose, that knows your goals, everything on the outside will start just happening. Things will just show up. Especially if you've trained yourself to look for synchronicities, which I'm not sure what that means. It means like basically like an omen, a good omen and bad omen. Good and bad. There's also videos on that I make because I don't really believe in good and bad. I just believe in observance, and you can label as good and bad. But when you look for those synchronicities based on your own internal changes, they will show up. My most recent version of this was I've been feeling disconnected from dance for a long time. I've been slowly, gradually trying to let go of that energy. And my boss at work, who is a wonderful, compassionate, beautiful woman, both my boss owner and my boss right above me, they knew I was feeling disconnected. And this last year, when it came time to make a new schedule, they gave me this special group. And then again, it was roadblock, 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 roadblock. Things I could have helped, but a lot of it was completely out of my control. And over Christmas break, we go on break for 2 weeks. I was having panic attacks of not wanting to go back to work, not wanting to go and fulfill my duties, wanting to just call and go, I can't do this anymore. Well, a situation happened, and my bosses both called me, and we had a three-way call, and they said, Luke, we know you've been unhappy. We know that you have a heart of gold. We know that you are always trying to be in the right place. Your intentions are pure. It just feels like right now, maybe this isn't the right environment for you. This was a Friday. Maybe it was a Saturday. It was a Saturday. And they said, take the weekend, and if you're not feeling this anymore, we will help you get covered. We want you to be happy. What's most important to us is that you're happy inside. And it was like the world knocking on me, telling me it's time to let go. And through all this trauma and struggle over like 36 hours, I'm crying, I'm sad, I'm not sure what to do. And finally I woke up, and that's what happened in California. I woke up and I just knew that I was supposed to stop teaching. I sent an email and said, thank you so much for everything you've done for me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here. But I do need to go. I'll stay here as you transition, find replacements for me. I'm not going to walk out on you. I'm not like that. But I need to go. Literally, within hours, I get 3 different messages from people looking for cats. I breed Bengal cats. SilverScreenBengals.com. SilverScreenBengals.com. They're named after movies. Silver Screen. Haha, so clever, right? 3 messages for people wanting cats. I don't have any cats right now. I just sold all my cats. And I tell them, well, I can put you on a waiting list. Okay, so that's the first omen. Then the next day, it's a Tuesday, I log on to my Purple Ocean account. I work for Purple Ocean as a psychic reader. I log on to my Purple Ocean account. I change my profile description, change my video, change my picture. And I do 5 readings. And I get an email from HR going, hey, we're so glad you're here and you're back. Like, you do such great work for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we please make you the staff pick January 28th through February 4th? Second omen, the moment that I let go of something that I just had an attachment to. I had an unhealthy, toxic attachment to something. When I let it go, boom, 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 boom. And then on top of that, you want more omens? Then I start worrying about, money. Because we're human. And what about money? How am I pay for my bills? Like, I know I can make enough money, but what if I don't? 2 different companies. I order a cat fountain. I got the original fountain. Now, this is like a long story, but y'all are listening, right? I got the original cat fountain. And they had a new one. It was so pretty and so cool. More money, like $30 more for each fountain. I ordered them both. Get here, my cat's like doesn't work. My cats are taking it apart. They're messing it. I messaged them and I was like, hey, like, this ain't working. I love the original one. Can I just go back to that? Oh, yeah, go ahead and ship it back to us. I'm like, okay, fine. Pain in the butt, right? Next day, email, PayPal, going, hey, you have 2 refunds in your account. I'm like, refunds? Where'd these come from? And I messaged them. They gave me the refund and said, just go ahead and donate those fountains to like a community like dog shelter, like, because dogs won't mess it up. It'll be fine. Use them. It was just like omen, 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 because I changed inside. I accepted that I was no longer in a place of resonance for me, that I no longer belonged. I accepted that. And I started telling myself that I'm going to work this out, that no matter what happens, if I live through faith, and I keep telling myself it's going to work out, it's going to work out, it's going to work out, it will. Our biggest ego, our biggest enemy is our ego, because it steps in and it wants to compartmentalize, and all the PTSD moments pop up from all the times things didn't work out, and sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to, and that's okay. But as long as we keep living in faith, it always works out. And you know this as well as I do. Every time we look back, unless you're someone who lives in regret and grudging energy, when I look back and I look at all the situations and the triumphs that I've had over the years, after struggles, after tribulations, they worked out because they were meant to. So if you're wanting a change in your career, if you're wanting a change in your friendship circle, if you're wanting a change in your love life, it's in here. It's not out there. We can try to change our lover to make them do things that are satisfying to us, but deep down, it's about what's in here. And when we change this, everything else changes too. And I just want to encourage you today to make a change from within. Check your thoughts. How do you talk to yourself? Do you talk to yourself through worry and fear and regret? Do you spend hours thinking of all the possible negatives that are going to pop up in your life? Because you're manifesting them. And every single time you think of someone and you're vibrating at that resonance place with them, you're connecting to them and causing them trauma too. Stop. Just stop. Take a rest, evaluate yourself, and go, what can I change inside? God, the chills, they keep coming. What can I change inside that will shift my own internal view and of perspective with reality to create exactly what I need? We are so powerful. Our thoughts, our energy coming from our heart, our words as we spell things upon the world, it's so powerful. Do not doubt yourself. Believe 100% that you are capable, that you can do anything if you put your mind to it and you put your heart's energy fully into it. We are so powerful. And step 1 is believing in yourself. So start today. That way tomorrow's better. Have a nice day, guys. See you soon.